So another thing I tested was range. There's the web. Hey guys, welcome to Geekstreet Cafe. Today we are talking about a product that I think will be helpful to a lot of people, but also I want to be able to point out some of the features that might make it useful to a great number of you. This product is yet again from the company Fifine, which I have reviewed before. The product I am showing you is a handheld microphone that you can be able to use in multiple different facets, and it is very simple, it is very easy, and it is very well made. I'm gonna be honest, going into reviewing and testing this product, the first thoughts that I had were going to be that it would not be good, that it would be okay, that it would be passable, that it would be decent. I have spent, as I've said before, a lot of time around very high quality sound tech, so like companies like Shure, companies that do these kind of things professionally. Upon trying out this mic, I was not expecting it to be at that level. But you know, on turning it on, it's just a very simple switch right on the front that you can use to just flip on. The screen shows right up, and it just works. Just like my lapel mic, again, there is just a simple channel switch button located in that hole right there, as well as the 2 AA battery compartment, and it was very easy to set up because the receiver unit, instead of being a large box that you have to wire and configure, is simply this. It is a 1/4 inch mono with just a flip on. That little light showing up is telling you that it's getting this frequency, and it works well. It doesn't do any extras. It does exactly what you want it to do. First of all, the first thing I noticed was the quality of the sound. I was expecting, because of its price range, to have a limited range of sound, or to be of lesser quality, or to be more difficult to equalize, but none of those things were true. The quality of the mic, just the depth of the sound, and how much I could work with it, both from an instrument standpoint and a vocal standpoint, were fantastic. With receiving, this is something that I noticed that it does not pick up here because it is a conical receiver. It only picks up when talking straight into it. Now, something that I did notice was from my soundboard, I had to increase the gain to get any distance on the mic, but most people talk in the mic like this anyway, or if you're putting this microphone up to an amplifier, you're going to place it against it. It is not designed for distance receiving. So this mic does have to have it rather close to your face to be able to pick up and be clear, but I could increase the gain on my soundboard to help fix that issue just a little bit. So another thing I tested was range. The website says that this is good for up to 50 feet. I went up to 100 feet and I was still getting a clear, crisp, unbroken signal all the way to that distance. So doing things like stage performances and stuff, I didn't go past the 100-foot mark because I just didn't have that kind of setting to try that, but I was still getting a great signal at 100 feet, so it's already surpassing what it says that it can do. Lastly, let's talk about build. With something that you're looking for is you want something that's going to be hefty and usable, and truth be told, that is something I was impressed with, and me and several other people who are musicians and singers and sound people, we all played with this microphone, we all tested it, and we all looked at it, and I kind of did a blind study by not telling them where it was from, how much it cost, or anything of that nature, but just to try out the mic and to give me their opinions. And they all were very impressed with how well it was built, how well it handled. It's got a good weight to it. It sounded good to them. They all were impressed by this microphone. Obviously, with a mic, you want to know how much it's gonna cost, especially when your receiver is this compact and this easy to use. When your mic is this good and it has this high of a quality, you're gonna wanna know how much it costs, right? Well, this is another thing that I blind tested with my friends in the sound community, and they were all guessing, $200, $100, sometimes $300 for this setup. I'm going to blow your minds right now. This entire set was $27.99. So $28 on Amazon, and you can have this set up for, if you're beginning as a band, you can use this for, your sound system, because you can use it to either sing into or to set up with your amp. If you are a DJ and you're looking for an easy 1/4-inch mic setup that you can use for your PA system. If you are a classroom study and you need a microphone that you need to be able to set up to a simple PA system, any of these settings are perfect, because this mic is just quality. It works, and it works good. I tested the battery life, and the battery life was actually great. It lasted for about 5 hours of consistent use before the AA's ran out, and those were my rechargeables. So all I got to do is just stick them back on the wall charger, and they work great. And past that, this receiver uses 2 AAA batteries, which is something a little bit unusual, but you need a powered signal, and they are still good. I have still not replaced them even after roughly about 6 hours of on time, so it's very conservative on energy. This microphone is going to do what you want it to do for a price that's not going to break the bank. And that's what we're looking for, right? That's what Fifine is offering, because, the lapel that I'm using right now, as you guys know, it was, about $35. This mic made by the same company is $27. These guys seem to be creating budget-friendly sound, that is honestly at a quality much higher than what they're charging. And that is fantastic, because they are serving the little guy. They're serving people like me, who's doing a small YouTube channel. They're serving, bands that can't afford $300 microphones. They're serving, classroom teachers and speakers and DJs and the people that are the entrepreneurs that want to get started but don't have the money to do expensive stuff. I believe that there might be some limitations to this mic that you might have in the future, but at the beginning of your career, at the beginning of what you need to do, it's fantastic. It works, and it works well. If you need multiple mics, you can switch channels so that each mic is on a different channel. You can do everything you need to do with this microphone, and I'm just impressed. Fifine, I'm impressed. Again, you have taken my expectations and blown them out of the water. I did not anticipate giving this good of a review to this product, and I am so happy to be able to do that. It's always a joy to me when I can find a product like this where I go in expecting something maybe okay and getting the best, getting something amazing. So you guys should definitely, if this is something that you're in the market for, if you're looking just something simple and easy, wireless mics usually have a box that is much bigger than this that you have to contend with when you're traveling. My thought is, again, for, traveling DJs and bands, this is literally the best setup ever because it's so small. Ordinarily you're contending with wires and stuff, whereas with this, it's literally just plug and play. And you get that simplicity out of it. You get the ease of use out of it. You don't have to have the headache of, checking your hertz and checking which signal and, making sure they're paired and all this stuff. You just use it. So if you are looking for something like this, I'll put the link down in the description, and I will just continue to expect great things from Fifine. But at any rate, thank you guys for joining me today on this product review. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it informative, and I will see you all next time on Geekstreet Cafe.